Hi, welcome to another Well Minute. Today we may be 3 minutes because we're going to talk about the 3 H words that are missing in much of Christianity today. The first word, hell. Not a lot of preaching on hell today, not a lot of talk about it. And I'm not bringing it up in a way that we should go out and try to terrorize sinners into heaven because they can be terrorized right out. I'm really talking about believers. If believers really believed in hell, there'd be a gratitude that was overflowing. Our worship services wouldn't have to have such professional music. People would be shouting unto God, knowing what they've been saved from. They'd walk through any cross, any circumstance. I've been saved nigh on 4 decades, and hardly a day goes by that I'm not just so grateful as what He's done for me. Hell's missing. The next word, holiness. It seems to conjure up, some things from the past and an old-fashioned word, but nothing could be further from the truth. Holiness means we're holy gods. It doesn't mean we hide away. It doesn't mean that we're afraid of things of the world. It means we're completely His, that we separate ourselves from the thinking, the thoughts, and the intents of the world so that we can be His. It used to be, as an example, that if I ran into a Christian who drank, it was an exception. Sadly to say, today, if I actually run into a Christian who doesn't drink, that's the exception. And now we're running into millennial Christians who are smoking dope because they say it's legal now, and they've watched their parents casually and socially drink in Christian circles. Now that's just an example of things, but it shows you where we're at. We need holiness again in the church. Our last word, heaven. What a beautiful word. Heaven. Heaven, where we're bound, where we're actually seated right now with Christ. If heaven was really preached, we wouldn't be so bound to this earth. If heaven was really where people's focus was, how would we be walking? Not just saying we have a ticket to heaven, or you're now going to go to heaven, go live in the world any way you want. But we would be gone. We'd be saying, God, I can't wait to be there with you. And what will be in heaven? Streets of gold and gates of pearl. Yes, that's all true. And angels and beings and eternity. But here's what will be in heaven. Here's what will be the all-consuming thing in heaven. Jesus. Jesus. Just think about it. If you're not longing for heaven, if you're not looking for heaven, you're going to be bored when you get there, because here's what's going to be in heaven, Jesus. So I'll leave you with this question for all of us, not in a critical way, but in a way to examine things and then think about it and get to the truth of our hearts. Hell, holiness, heaven. Why have these words so been dropped from our Christianity? I'll see you next time.